And on this Friday, November 7th, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, the U.S. Supreme Court is weighing an appeal to overturn its decision legalizing same-sex marriage nationwide. Marcela Sanchez reports.
On the Supreme Court's agenda today is a call to overturn its landmark 2015 ruling legalizing same-sex marriage at a closed-door conference. The justices are expected to consider an appeal from former Kentucky clerk Kim Davis, who refused to issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples following the court's ruling in Obergefell versus Hodges. Davis had been trying to get the court to overturn a lower court order that would require her to pay $360,000 in damages and attorney fees to a couple she denied a marriage license. The justices could say as soon as Monday what they'll do. Marcela Sanchez, Washington.
Moody Bible Institute is accusing the Chicago public schools of religious discrimination. The Christian school says CPS denied them access to the district's student teaching program. Moody was required to sign CPS's non-discrimination policy to take part. The document goes against the school's doctrinal statement. CPS requires all of its contractors and employees to comply with its non-discrimination policy, which includes protections based on sexual orientation, gender identity, or sex. Moody opposes same-sex marriage and only recognizes two genders. Florida is suing Planned Parenthood. Attorney General James Uthmeyer announced yesterday he filed a lawsuit over the organization's marketing practices. Uthmeyer says Planned Parenthood is misrepresenting the safety of chemical abortion drugs by saying they're safer than Tylenol. He says Florida won't tolerate blatant lies using fabricated medical facts that have no scientific basis. Uthmeyer wants the organization to pay a $10,000 fine for each chemical abortion it provided in the last 2 years. Planned Parenthood of Florida calls the lawsuit politically motivated and an attempt to erode access to all abortion. Several thousand people showed up in the Michigan Capitol yesterday for a pro-life rally and the March for Life. Right to Life of Michigan President Amber Roseboom told the crowd, while abortion is protected by the state constitution, it's not the best or the only option for women. She said the future of their movement will be to offer compassion, the truth in love, and hope, and give women support with the help of 100 pregnancy resource centers. The Texas Attorney General is suing the school district in Galveston for refusing to hang posters of the Ten Commandments in classrooms. Ken Paxton says it's imperative that districts adhere to a newly passed law and that America is a Christian nation. That law is challenged by districts across the state who feel it's unconstitutional. The latest lawsuit was heard this week in San Antonio, and the conservative Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals is hearing a challenge in January. Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick wants a chapter of the conservative group Turning Point USA on every college campus in the state. He said on social media that he's committing $1 million from his campaign war chest to make that happen. The group was founded by the late conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Patrick says Texas has the size and the heart to open more chapters than any other state. And that's Newsmakers for this Friday, November 7th, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.